What is up, guys? It's the Doza, and we are back once again on the Dozacraft SMP server. Um, so yesterday's video, I did a time lapse at the end of the video, and I shut my mic off just so you didn't hear me breathing in fast motion. Get out of my life. Get out of here. I need these things. Um, so I had to do a voiceover for the outro. But there's a couple things I mentioned in the outro that I kind of needs to be known, I guess. And one is I made a two-part. It was supposed to be a two-part video of the behind the scenes of the Easter event. And this is kind of ironic that I'm mentioning this actually. Um, I did record a second part of the video, but unfortunately, it I didn't have my mic on. And I say that's ironic because at the end of the video yesterday, I didn't have my mic on, so you couldn't hear me announce that I didn't have my mic on. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Ugh. I have a horrible habit of that. This is a brand new mic. Um, I'm used to my old mic where it had a little light on it that said if it was on or off, and the light was so freaking bright that it was pretty much hard to miss. So yeah, there's that. Um, what else was I gonna say? um, well, there are still applications open for the server, so if you're interested in joining, please sign up for it. Uh, a lot of the guys are still gone. It's basically been me on here, which would be a perfect time to pull pranks. I kind of need I want to prank Gruts, but I don't know. He's gonna be hard to prank because his house is so laggy. Um, I have some prank ideas in mind, and I really need to get them done. For one, before I forget, and for two, because I haven't even done a prank on camera yet. So I gotta do that. I'm gonna make some of these into blocks just to get this out of the way. So today, what are we gonna do today? I had an idea of what we're gonna do today, and now I cannot remember. I was gonna build something. What was I gonna build? I think I'm gonna go work on that purifier machine. It's sort of like Ethos setup, but I don't want anybody judging me and saying, "Oh, we gotta do it this way. This is the way it works." I don't want anybody saying that just because that's how Etho did it. Mine might not be as precise and clean running as Ethos, but it works. You know. Um, he has it so everything is button pressed. Like you press a button to heal the. By the way, if you don't know what it is, it's a purifier. It's using um, a zombie spawner to separate the zombies into zombie villagers and yeah, curing them and using them for whatever you need to use them for. But I don't really need to use any because I have no use for villagers right now. I have plenty of villagers. I just want to build it just to build it. You know what I mean? Just to have it. Okay, so let's put this away. Um, put these in the blocks, and I'm gonna start that. There's also something I want to build. I should look at my notes. I should look at all the notes I've been taking on ideas of builds and stuff I want to do. 'Cause then it won't be such a mystery. I need to start getting some stories to tell too, because I usually have things to talk about, and I haven't been lately. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just been tired lately, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna put this stuff all away. I'm going to actually put these coal ore down into the quarry, and then I'm gonna gear up, get all the stuff I need for the purifier machine, and hopefully I don't blow it up this time like I did with the last frickin' spawner. So I will see you guys in just a tick. Okay, so I believe I have all the supplies I need, and oh man, this carpet. Do you guys like this carpet? Let me know. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I'm trying to leave it there to see if it um, kind of fits in and grows on me or not, but I'm not sure if I like it. I wanted to border the room with black and have red in the middle, but it just kind of doesn't work out like that. I don't know. Do you like it, or should I just put it back to the dark wood? I can't tell. Anyways, so I could tear that down too. That was part of the Easter event. I have all the supplies I need, or I believe I need, to at least get this started. Now I'm heading down to the catacombs, to the only only spawner I have left around here. There is another spawner over um, in the caves where I was caving the other day, but I don't know exactly where they are. I took a screenshot of the coordinates, so I could go there if I wanted to. If I wanted to look up the chords, but I'm too lazy to do that, so I'm just going to use this one and turn this one into a purifier. So here is the spawner. Let's break this, get this all, let's put a bunch of junk in my inventory I don't need. So the first order of business is making this room nice and big so it has plenty of room to spawn lots of zombies, and then we might end up doing all the purifying stuff just on this wall, I'm thinking. So yeah, let me just time lapse that and do that real quick. Okay, so silly me, I forgot to turn the mic back on after that time lapse, so there was a lot of footage I got of me working on it, but there was no sound to it, so I'm just going to re-record again. And I got a lot done on it. Um, and I came back to the house because I got another stall disc, so I figured we might as well bring a jukebox down there and have some music playing while we work. Some of that good old stall. Um, so what I've done so far, it's still really ghetto. Come on, break, would you? There we go. It's kind of ghetto right now. I'm gonna have to put some new decorative blocks in there and fix some things because the AI on the mobs are now much better than they used to be back the first time I made this. But let me just get down there really quick and I'll show you what I got so far. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Alright, let me show you one thing at a time. Put some music in here, see if we can even hear it over the zombies. Okay, so this might have to change because they could see me through this and they try to swim backwards. But they go through here, go over here, and once they get here, they fall down into this thing. And as you can see right here, it's open. And getting them to fall into the hole was a problem. So what I had to do, hey guys, hold on, I'll explain your situation in a second. So what I had to do was put water flow over these so it would push them directly into the hole. I tried putting a okay, backtrack. I'm trying to say too many things at once. This guy down here used to be up here. I put him up here to try to lure them over here so they would actually keep walking forward and fall into the hole, but it didn't work, so I had to put water flow down. I tried a few different water flow ways of doing it. I can't think right now. It's one of those days. So this is what I have so far. And then for the overflow, they go right here. They swim up and around, and then they fall down into here. This is the overflow, and it kind of pulls them to the edge. And then back here, I have a dispenser with a pressure plate in front of it, and it just has rotten flesh in it for now. And what this does is it pops out. As soon as they fall down, they fall onto the pressure plate. It pops out a rotten flesh, and if they happen to be one of the zombies that hold an item, they will stay there forever, and they won't despawn when I go away. And these are the zombies I'm going to use for the catacombs. These ones are not so important right now because the catacombs are not nearly done, so they're gonna get killed. But that's just how the the overflow works. And this is the basic setup of the purifier, and it's mostly manual. This is just the sorting out of zombies, and if it's not a zombie villager, I just kill them, pick up the items, and then that opens up again. And then any extras go through the overflow and up and around and fall into there. So once one is cured, I splash it. It does its thing, gets cured, and then when it's ready to leave, I pull the lever, and this pulls down. That's a visual glitch. Don't worry about that. It pulls down, and then they're released. And then from here, I'll have a track, and then take them to wherever I want to take them. Probably have another holding room just for the cured zombie villagers. These fucking visual glitches really annoy me. Oh man, it is one of those days. This has taken me forever. I was actually going to put this part in a brand new video, but of course I didn't turn my mic on at the end of the last video, so this is actually going to the video that was supposed to be yesterday's video, but you're seeing all this footage now. It's one of those days, and this is another problem I'm having. When they fall in, they immediately try to jump. So watch him fall in. He'll immediately try to jump, and he starts getting the crap kicked out of him by the dispenser, but luckily it doesn't kill him because eventually he stops jumping. There we go. And so there's that. The overflow I kind of want to work on a little bit more. Another problem I'm having is right here. That's a perfect example. This isn't a flowing water. This is just a water source right here. So for some reason they don't always go up into there until another zombie comes along. We'll wait for this zombie to come. Come on, guy. Follow me. You see me? Come on. Where'd you go? Where are you? Hey, dummy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Keeps getting stuck in there. Okay. Oh, anyways. So these guys won't go up into the overflow until another zombie comes along the line and pushes them. It kind of bumps them in, then they finally go up. So, in a nutshell, the problems I'm having are getting them to fall into the hole. I don't want to have water here. This is not something I want to keep. I want to try to figure out something else to do with that. But watch, okay, this guy will push them in. So once they finally pile up a little bit, they start to push each other into the overflow. But that's the only way they'll do it. I guess it's not too big of a problem to have one or two stuck there, but it's just kind of annoying. Okay, so I don't know, it's some good, some bad is happening with this. They're getting into the purifier, that's good. And I'm also kind of knocking out another thing I want to do, so I'm going to have some zombies holding items in there. I'll probably change the items in here. I'll probably end up putting pumpkins in here, just so there will be zombies with pumpkin heads, or maybe I'll put like stone swords in there or something, so they're holding stone swords, so there'll be a little bit of a challenge. And then these overflow zombies eventually will be distributed to certain rooms and trapdoors and things that will open up and release zombies into the catacombs to chase you down and try to kill you and stuff. And since I blew up the other spawner, this is now the official purifier room. This is not going to look the same. This is not always going to be this many slabs. I'm going to change some things. There's going to be some lights in here. I'll probably put some lights on the corners right here as indicators to show that there are zombies in there if it's not obvious enough. Like I said, I want to change that water in there. I don't want to have that water flow in there, but it's not a big deal if that has to stay there. Oh man. Inside the game and outside of the game, it's one of those days that's just a pain in the ass for me. And this video is probably going to be short, I'm guessing, because I had to cut out so much of it, and I just, what a pain, I tell you, what a pain. So, let me kill all these guys real quick, and then maybe we can move on to something else. Okay, so now we got all these zombies killed. I'm getting a crap ton of experience. Let's put all these back in here. Give them that sword back. Why not? Oh boy. More? Okay, put that in there too. Any more? Any more? Alright. Okay, so that's the purifier so far. Still got a lot more work to do on it. What comes first is getting all the mechanics working, getting everything working out correctly how I want it to work, and then after that comes making everything look nice. Like this back room right here, this visual stuff of them coming through may or may not be covered up. I might just cover all this up, complete this wall right here all the way up to the ceiling. Maybe, I don't know. I might want to keep it open just so I could see them circulating through. Um, but for now, this is what I got. I don't think I'm going to do anything else on today's video. I just want to be done with it because there's other projects I want to start. And this is good though, because now I have the catacombs and I have the purifier, and it's given me something to do. Because in Minecraft, once you have once you've done everything, it's hard to think of new things to do. So it's good to have a few projects going on, so you always stay busy. You know what I mean? So the dispenser idea is a good idea, I think. So things are working out like that. I'm actually gonna go grab a couple stacks of pumpkins and come back down here and put those in the dispensers, and I'll show you how that's gonna look. So we'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if I've shown this yet, but this was my original farm. This one's just for looks. Of course, I have an automatic farm, not for pumpkins. I could have it for pumpkins as well. I could do the same setup in there. But this is my original farm. It's just a nice little farm. It looks nice. Really simple. Nothing for bulk items or anything. Um, so we got... Oh, I'll just put a stack in there because that's all I got for now. So I'm going to put this stack into the dispensers down there and get this working, and then we'll return once we have some zombies with pumpkins on their heads. Alright, so right now we only have one zombie with a pumpkin on his head. And I've called on the help of Adder to come help me out a little bit, and I'm thinking I might have to move this dispenser with the pumpkin head up into the system up there a little bit more, because I'm trying to think of how to do it. The water flow brings it all the way to the edge and then it drops down. This is what? Dude, there is this fast. Okay, whatever. um, but when it dispenses, not all of them pick up the pumpkin. So a lot of them just sit out here and could potentially disappear. So I might have to put a dispenser up into the system so it'll pop out, and the ones who pick them up will take them, and the ones who don't, hopefully maybe the pumpkins will just fall into the water stream, and the water stream brings it right to the edge where that hole is where they drop. So I'm going to make it so the pumpkins will fall down into the hole, and at the very bottom here will be a slab with a hopper underneath it. So I went and grabbed a few hoppers. So the unused pumpkins will fall into the hoppers and then get put into a chest somewhere. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do next. So, oh man, more work for myself. Let me see if I can figure that out. Okay, so I may have figured something out, but I'm not sure it's going to work exactly how I'm hoping it would. They do, oh, maybe it will. The problem is not all of the pumpkins go into the water flow. So that's my problem now. But I did put the dispenser up here. There have been a couple that have gone through. So now down here I need to put a hopper underneath this slab, because you can see the pumpkins are now going underneath there. So let me do that real quick. Dig this all out. Oh, I'm getting so impatient. This is so frustrating today. Okay, so let me get some hoppers. So now, if the pumpkins go under there, they will just go straight into this chest. So, is there anything going in there yet? No, okay. So Adder's here. I'm gonna get off cam here in a second and explain to him my problems, and maybe next episode we'll talk about it, and leave in the comments if you guys have any ideas. Right now I'm trying to figure out this pumpkin situation. That's my focus now. I'll worry about the other little stuff later on. This is something else I need to figure out. Down here I have a slab and a sign. It's like the old school version to keep a water flow going, and they tend to get stuck there, so I'm trying to figure that out. So anyways, I'm sorry for the video today. I hope it wasn't as frustrating watching it as it was for me to make it. But hope you guys have a nice day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace the fuck out.